Alright, and welcome back to Against the Storm. This is going to be my first ever attempt at a seal. I don't know anything about the sealed forest type stuff except what I read in the overview, which is that currently the biome is based on the cursed royal forest. I don't know if that means that it also has ghosts, or if the ghosts are replaced by whatever is special about this. I don't know. I do know that they are working on making it into its own type of biome, so it will be special eventually, just in terms of biome, but I don't know how it is at the moment. I have not played experimental. I've never tried to break a seal or reseal a seal. I don't know what I'm doing here. Reforge a seal. Okay, we're reforging the seal. So I'm going to take a stab at this and see what happens. Wait until the end of the cycle because you're in range of a seal. I hope this is the button that skip the rest of the cycle by clicking the finish cycle button in low. I assume that's this. Well, let's go. Yup. Alright. What do we got? If it's currently based on cursed royal forest, I'm not sure I'll have enough meat to make the lizards happy. I think I'll go with foxes. Only get 4 points. Ouch, that's nasty. I do not have much food. I'm going to want to bring both of those discounted foods with me, and probably the stone. Looks like this is all I'm going to get. Let's see what this sealed forest is currently at least all about. Alright, forest mysteries. Gain half a reputation point for events completed during drizzle. That's quite nice, although it's difficult to complete things during drizzle, but it's all of. I don't know if this is like something that's always here in the sealed forest, because I don't think I've seen Aura of Peace before. But there is another event like this that rewards you for completing things during drizzle, and having tried it, it's quite dangerous to try because you have to open, like you open during the end of a drizzle or like the start of a clearance. Maybe mid-clearance would be the latest you would do it. And if you get an event which increases hostility, you have to then deal with that increased hostility or reduced resolve events through the storm, which can be very nasty. So it's very difficult to take advantage of these things that require you to complete dangerous events during the drizzle. No contact doesn't matter to me much. Acid rain is annoying, but it's not devastating and it doesn't hit till 3. And sacred flame rituals, I don't much like these, but it's not the end of the world, and it comes in at 4. And downpour doesn't hit until 5, and it's not a particularly devastating effect. So all in all, this is not a very difficult looking map, depending on what the specials might be. I don't even know what my objective is here. Do I just have to... Do I have less impatience? I don't think so. I don't know what's different about this. Do I just have to complete the biome? Is there... All resource nodes get fewer charges. Trade routes are slower. Glades have a lower chance of containing fertile soil. Okay, I think these are unique effects for the sealed forest. So it might just be the visuals that's based on Cursed Royal, so there might not be any ghosts. And yeah, you can see Cursed Royal, you wouldn't be able to see that this is a dangerous glade. Alright, what do we got here? I'll take a provisioner. Not my ideal starting building, but it's pretty useful all around. And this is looking poor. It's going to have to be the greenhouse. I'm going to want to get in here for this fertile soil to take advantage of the greenhouse, and that means I'm going to need a rain collector until I can find drizzle water. Unfortunately, the foxes have shown me storm water. So I need drizzle water for the greenhouse. And what do we got in here? A couple of roots, a couple of flaxes or reeds, whatever you call them. Get my usual starting paths in. Have 8 people. That'll be 2 woodcutters. Gonna want to set one down here to get into this immediately. Next year, put one there. Hold down shift and you can set all the woodcutters priority at once. And switch you to a human because foxes don't do anything until the glades are opened. I think that's everything. Let's go. Require 12 planks. I don't like crowded caravan this early. You end up with too many people to feed. I always have trouble with massive overpopulation. And you can always turn down newcomer groups. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have to take the amber because I didn't have any starting amber, so it's definitely going to be a decline here. One of these would have to be very impressive for me to not decline it and get that 10 amber so I can open glades right away. The only time I look at these orders before year 2 is if I start with harpies. If I start with harpies or some other, if I had come with, like, sometimes you start with pies. If I had brought pies with me, something that gives me a resolve bonus, then I might be able to hit a timed order for, like, keep everybody at 15 or 18 resolve for 30 seconds. And I always do this if I have the harpies because you're going to run out of the 50 coats that you start with real fast. Well, I did start with 28 coats here. So the humans are going to jump up to 18 real fast. So maybe I do want to look at them. Because as soon as that first break hits, they're going to hit 18. When I get the houses up, they'll be at 20 or something like that. Alright, I guess I'm gonna look at them because I've got coats. And these are both acceptable. They both have 2 wildfire. Do we get copper here? We do not get copper anywhere in here except as a byproduct from clay. So the +1 copper, pretty questionable. 25 coal would be nice. 6 tools, unlikely to make much of a difference if I don't have copper to make tools from. Unless I come up with dew somewhere. These are both meh. I think I like this one slightly better. And it doesn't require me to turn in 10 amber. So, we're going there. Speedy real estate. Do I have enough wood to get that done? 45. I need 45. Actually, you need 57. You need 45 plus 12 for the park. So I need 57 wood. You have no wood. You have... Okay, you're delivering some wood. Switch this to burning coal instead of wood. Actually, I don't necessarily have... This one has more parts, actually. I might actually prefer this to that. 6 tools is the same. This has more parts. 20 biscuits versus 2 wildfire. I actually think I prefer this. Although you have to give up 10 amber for this. You don't have to give up 10 amber for this. Oh, that makes a difference. Now, can I get it done in 2.5 minutes for certain? Going to need to remove at least one of these for a builder. Alright, I'm taking this chance. Let's go. I'm gonna need 12 more wood. Deliver. And I might need 2 more builders just to make certain that it gets done in that 1 minute remaining. Alright. Woodcutter's back in there. This is... I mean, the granary will give me 2-star fabric. That's fine. The pickled goods could be useful at some point. You might end up needing crops. It's an okay building. Obviously, I would pray for a workshop here. That would be very nice, but I'm not going to pass up the granary and re-roll and spend all my amber hoping for the one building that would make this run much easier. I would like to stop burning coal when I've still got 15 left, in case I need 15 for an event. If you have one of those burn down events, you need 15 coal or 15 oil. For the moment, I'll turn off planks. I still need to build one more house for the newcomers. I should be able to get to 12 planks now for the provisioner. Got the fabric. Oh, I want to get a rain collector up immediately, though I need to get drizzle water going, and I need this going as soon as the drizzle starts. Drizzle water coming in for the greenhouse. Do I want to bother collecting some storm water? Some events require water. I think it requires like 24 storm water or something. If I could cycle this 12 times. Can I cycle this 12 times? I'll have newcomers come in. Oh, I need the shelter up though. I need to shelter up for the newcomers more than I need that. But actually, I think I just want to make sure I get that 24 storm water. I'll just fill the tank if I can, because I'm not certain it's 24. I think that's what it is. Alright, newcomers will only push me into one hostility, that's fine. Unless there's harpies, in which case they will go to 0 until they register that they have coats. That should be fine. They'll start at 0, but as soon as they know they've got coats, they'll be fine. There we go. Oh, I did not need another shelter. I forgot I'd already built the 4th one. I wondered why they were already housed. Okay. So, memory of a goldfish. Actually, I seem to remember something like goldfish's memories are not as bad as we think or something like that, but whatever. Alright, I've got the amber to break in here, right? We don't have creeping shadows. If I bust in here now, no, I'm not going to be able to complete this during the Aura of Peace. That would have been nice, but I need to get in here to start working a greenhouse, so I'm just going to have to do it. Maybe it'll be a very fast event. I do have foxes to speed up the events anyways, so there's a small chance I can complete this during drizzle. Oh, this is a nasty one. I'm not going to be able to complete this during drizzle. Might not be able to complete it at all. Oh, I have all those coats for once, but I don't have anywhere near enough building materials. God, I'm gonna have to give up my parts. I don't like that at all. It's gonna be a massive hostility hit. The foxes will still only get this done in like 5.5 minutes. And I can't start it until after the storm. There's no way we can tank through that. This is definitely not a nice first event to get. So what did we find? We just found, okay, we got small foragers, small trappers, big trappers, along with the fertile soil. So food-wise, this is all right. Doesn't get me any other help. But I won't complain about getting some food going. Yeah, we'll take them 5.5 minutes, 5:29. Yeah, I cannot complete it during the drizzle. Would have had to have been a little bit quicker to have even a chance. So I will wait, put up a trading post, see if I can do it with something other than those 9 parts when the trader comes in. Lose all stored fuel. I will be out of coal. I hate to give up my coal, but getting that +1 wood this early would be very nice. Mist Piercers is solid. And Mist Piercers is not bad. I think I'm going to take the Mist Piercers. Before I take it, I will probably open this glade since we know it's got a geyser in it. I'm probably going to want that, so I will open this one up so I don't take the impatience hit on that. Oops. You have to take it before that. Oh, okay, no. It's Mist Piercers is not the ethereal ones. Yeah. Go ahead and unpause, yes. Come on, finish this up.
Hello.
Alright, what did I need over here? 6 tools. I'm definitely not going to be able to afford 16 pipes. Do you have 6 tools? You do not. Parts look to be my only option. 30 planks, 30 fabric, 30 bricks. He has none of that either. Jorg, you are a very worthless guy to get in this first trader. You are not helpful. I guess you could have provided oil if I'd had an oil event. Well, there goes all my parts. This is going to make the rest of this map quite difficult. I need maximum parts, so it's gonna have to be this. I need to make up parts real bad. 3 7 amber trade routes shouldn't be that difficult, and a supplier would be very, very welcome, so definitely that side. Packs of crops. We have the granary for it. You'll eventually end up with 12 comfort pretty much automatically, so this is a pretty easy pick there. And what do we get in here? A couple of little food items. Alright. And the storm geyser. Do I want to open another small before I take the mist piercers? I don't think so. I think we'll take the mist piercers now. Alright, let's see what we're going to have available. Small roots, that requires a large trapper. There's sea marrow, fertile soil. Not a useful glade. Small mushrooms, small trapper, large trapper, drizzle water. You are a very useful glade. Definitely going to be going after this for the drizzle water. And it's got a few other food items. Unfortunately, I'm not a good enough player to know what Harmony Spirit Altar requires without looking it up, and I'm not going to look it up. So, I'll still be surprised by the events. I don't have them all memorized. Blood Flower Stinks. I don't want to open this one, but it does have 3 large reeds. It's a very +4, plus a little bit of sea marrow, a couple of, this is a very good glade, except for the fact that it contains a blood flower. I'll end up opening that one. And this one's got all of the clay, a little bit of food, definitely opening that one. Alright. So, planning on going south and west, ignoring north. A few mushrooms, some fertile soil. I almost opened this one. What would I have gotten? A royal treasure stag. The royal treasure stag, if you haven't seen that yet, that would send a treasure stag into a nearby dangerous glade. So the royal treasure stag would have run into one of these 2 glades, and then you have a limited amount of time in which to open it. And so if he ran into here, I would have opened this, and I don't particularly like this glade, so yeah, I'm glad I didn't open that. Small reeds, somewhat useful, but yeah. Did get that started right, yes. Alright. And how many parts am I going to be able to get? 5, 6, 7 parts. I think at the moment I want mushrooms. Once I manage to get porridge started, I would rather have herbs, but I just want to have a little bit of leeway. And should start opening towards the south. Probably open this one first. Clay, worm tongues. It's useful. I don't know what the ancient shrine does, so that event will still be a surprise. I'll know it when I see it, but I don't know it like I'm sure I've encountered the ancient shrine plenty of times, but my memory is not that great. If I could come up with 4 amber, I could turn this in and get those parts. I don't have provisions yet. We should have enough planks for the provisioners soon. And we'd have them now if you would deliver them. And was I getting this supplier easily? Supplier probably won't come that soon. I'll probably need to make some more planks. All right. Those foxes into woodcutters. How long is a cycle? A cycle is a little over a minute. So if it's fully staffed, I will go through 12 water in a minute, less than 12 water in a minute, plus there will be breaks. So that's perhaps 10 water a minute, probably a little less. So 9 water a minute, call it 90 water a year. So 90 water a year. You can probably generate 90 water a year out of this rain collector. Probably. Assuming that you go in fully stocked. You would have to keep it stocked all the time, though. You would have to go into the drizzle with it fully stocked, so that you could keep it full while they're using it. Alright, let's get this provisioner going. Slightly less walking if I put it here. Oh, small farm. So I can supplement the mushrooms and the herbs with a small farm. Or I can wait to re-roll and just get by on mushrooms and herbs, which will require a lot of drizzle water, but we did have a drizzle geyser here somewhere, right? Yeah, over there. Mushrooms and herbs is enough to make porridge off the herbs, and the herbs can get, yeah, with the flour building from the supplier, we can make biscuits and pies. So if I'm willing to just run 3 greenhouses or something, then I don't need that farm. That's a lot of greenhouse workers. I've never really tried just using greenhouses. I'm not sure how it'll keep up. This is probably not the right map to experiment with this, considering I will fail my first sealed attempt, but I think I will try re-rolling this.
So how...
There's no point in turning this in yet. It doesn't get me a new building, and it stops me from being able to re-roll. Have him deliver what he's made so far so that I can try to get a trade route going right away. If I turn this in now, I would not lose the impatience. I do want to lose the impatience because I'm going to be gaining extra impatience from mist piercers. So I need to drop down to 1 hostility. Now I can turn this in. I should lose impatience. There we go. Still got enough money to re-roll this and open a glade. Hopefully I don't regret that. Oh, big trapper. I'll take a big trapper. We had big trapper over here. We had more big trapper stuff somewhere, right? Yeah, big trapper. 4 big trappers there. Yeah, big trapper will pay off quite nicely. Alright. And that should make it so that I don't have to run as many greenhouses. Now. These newcomers in here, so drop the hostility for that. I need as many workers as I can get right now, I think, so taking this side regardless of the materials, but the materials are probably just as good here anyway. There wasn't much difference between them. Get a second body in there, fill up the water. I want humans for everything. I need them in the greenhouses. I need them in the forager. You should be a harpy, not a human. That change should have been made as soon as I got a harpy. Harvester going. Turn provisions back on and check the trade routes. Definitely not selling parts. I forgot to turn off coal, son of a gun. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Now I can't do a burn. Cannot do a burn event. Don't think I'm going to have food issues, even though this is a lousy deal. I think I'm going to take both of these just to move it along a little bit. Try to get Kiwara up to level 2. I can only do this once. I could do this as many times as I want. If I do it 4 times, Kiwara would go to level 2. I would have to wait for another thing of provisions. I think I will. Let's get 3 more provisions delivered. Alright, 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 amber will get me to level 2. It'll take 4 minutes 27 seconds, so it won't trigger until clearance. That will give me one of the trade routes worth 7 completed. Getting me closer to the supplier. Not sure how you guys managed to get to 16 provisions when I had it set to 8, but okay, whatever. That did run me completely out of food, though. Meat specialization will not help because everything we've got is insects, not meat. Tightened belt will save me some provisions, but I do have the provisioner, so saving provisions is not as good as it usually is. Ordinarily, I kind of like tightened belt. But I'm thinking about taking the amber here. don't think I should be having food problems, although I certainly am having food problems at the moment. But I've got so many provisions made already. It's a good pick. I'll take it. I'll get something out of it. Pyromania, it's nice to take this before year 3. Forest fascination is not going to happen. Can't afford to open a bunch of extra glades just for the fun of it when each one's costing me an extra half an impatience from the mist piercers. Fox resolve, foxes to 24, deliver 20T. This could happen. And that would get me parts. I'd have to get T from somewhere. Getting foxes to 24. Eventually be able to do porridge for +4, but I don't have any dew to get their houses going. Brawling luxury treatment seem unlikely to happen at the moment. Pickled goods I don't have any container resources for, unless I manage to come up with metals for barrels, but then I would be able to use it for the houses and I wouldn't have to worry about it. Pyromania is a safe pick. The +1 coal is not useful unless I get a kiln. But still, 30 coal, 30 jerky is alright. And this will definitely happen in year 6. No, I didn't know. +2 porridge over here. All I saw was the parts. The +2 porridge is also nice. This is a much better reward. I think I'm going to take my chances on this. Complete 4 dangerous glade events, get 5 parts. Probably going to try this. The artisan would be a nice, useful building. And I think we had 3 dangerous glades we wanted anyway. This one, and this one are all useful. So we only have to open 1 more somewhere. What are you? Ooh, you've got a workshop. So this one's also interesting. And it's also towards the south where I'm planning on building. So yeah. I do not have any people right now. 6 minutes until they come in here. I need these people producing food because I don't have any food. I need these people producing water so I can produce food. Therefore, the crude workstation is going to have to be abandoned. I need 1 harvester. Only need 1 forager. Keep the one that's getting me the bonus. With berries and mushrooms, an herbalist probably wouldn't be bad, but I don't think I'm having a lot of food problems, and I don't have a lot of parts to spare. Berries and mushrooms, none. Berries and mushrooms, none. Oh wait, mushrooms. Mushrooms start with bleeding tooth, not with mushroom. So there is one large mushroom there, but 3 smalls. The berries are smalls. The mushrooms are smalls. Yeah, I don't need a large herbalist. Alright, let's get in here before she leaves, see if I need to buy tools or something. Oh my god, come on, get in here. Just barely. Alright, what are you? I do need to buy tools, unless I want to loot. I have mushrooms I could loot with. 3 ancient tablets. 30 scrolls. 30. This is decent loot. And I wouldn't have to give up all my tools. I need to be able to complete it fast because we're starting a little late. But it is a fast event. 2 foxes should take care of that quite quickly. That's going to use the mushrooms. I have to turn off mushroom consumption for the moment because I need all 24 of those to complete the event. Might want to buy a little bit of food just to be safe. And I'll make it mushrooms just in case somebody manages to eat a mushroom before the foxes start collecting them. I want to save 6 amber at least. Oh, I can sell off 2 wildfire. Can I sell off more wildfire? Am I getting one? I'm going to get 2 wildfire here, and I will definitely get it. That will complete with that, so I can sell 2 wildfire. And I can sell 2 more wildfire just from what I've got here, so 4 wildfire is gone, although I might want to save at least one for an automaton. An automaton in the drizzle geyser. So I'll sell 3. I'll get 2 from the event. That'll leave me 7. That's enough for 2 hearths and an automaton. Alright. How many mushrooms can I get for that? 10. That ought to do. I can keep my amber. Are the foxes keeping up with or gaining drizzle water for 1 greenhouse? We're at 16, 18. Looks like they slowly gain. Oh boy. I need those trade routes worth 7. I'm giving them 4 tools. I need to get that supplier going. Oops, and I maybe should have done that for 10 with that's all you. I should have done 5 of those. I should have gotten them to level 1. That was a mistake. Let's have that food back so people don't starve. That's nice. And I will let them finish up the drizzle cycle, get 4 more drizzle water before I pull them out of the rain collector. Forgot about the blight post. 2 minutes till they arrive. This will be done in a minute. These woodcutters are definitely not well positioned. They've got a lot of stuff to carry. They won't be able to help with the blight post before the storm gets here, probably. How many harpies? Where do I have harpies? Woodcutter. Woodcutter. Is in here, try to double up a purging fire production. I can turn that in and I still won't drop below 2 impatience. I want that impatience to help with the hostilities, so that can be turned in. And we can see that. Now I'm going to have to wait, because I'm not taking the supplier when I'm going to get it as a reward in a moment. Hopefully in a moment. I do need to complete more trade routes. Parts, 4 parts. I don't even care about anything else. What are we gonna? We're taking 1 fewer person. We're getting 2 extra parts. That's fine. I need the parts. Replace you with another harpy. Set that to stop at 9 because they'll surely go over. Don't have a ton of wood right now, so I don't want to be throwing it into those. I'm needing houses. Alright, we have not found any more reeds. Foxes are starving. What did I turn? I hate it when I do this. Oh, I turned it off. And a fox is going to start starving right before the storm. And the foxes tend to leave when they're starving. And that's going to be a mistake that's going to cost me, probably. I really wish that starving people would just eat immediately if there was food. Like, I turned food back on, go eat something, don't starve to death. Oh well. Need to get this trapper going. I probably need 2 trappers, honestly. I might have to destroy that harvester for a parts refund. Can I get over 7? And if I give you all my coal, I can. Don't have enough plant fiber. I could do it with reeds, but I don't have reeds to spare. Speaking of which, this probably doesn't have reeds turned on. Turn that on. Or don't. Did I have a granary? I had a granary. You should not be producing fabric anyway. I need 8 planks. Completely forgot about the granary, which I think was my first pick, or at least one of my first 2, so I should have had much more fabric by now. Probably gonna have to play sacrifice games. I don't think there's any way to fix this other than sacrificing. Going to do this. Take 18 coal. Alright, 4 minutes 27 seconds, I'll be able to get the supplier. Probably don't need planks before then, so we'll turn that off. Off, I said. And I wasn't paying attention. And lost the fox. That was completely avoidable. That's the second or third mistake so far. Greenery needs 3 fabric. Don't bother picking up weeds. Have enough provisions at the moment. Alright, if I try to keep 25 flour around, that'll be good for trade routes. And once I manage to start the complex foods, should have had these idle workers building paths. Baptism of fire is okay, especially if I can get some pipes going, maybe on the supplier. We had a clearance geyser, right? I can get a clearance geyser, use that on the provisioner or the supplier, or both. Did run out of drizzle water. I have not been able to get ahead on that. I really need to get to that drizzle geyser. Yeah, I'm not playing this game very well. I am not thinking long-term enough. I did not start my way towards a glade. Won't be doing a forbidden. 70 religion. Or just, these are just lousy choices. I don't have a forbidden close enough, correct? I could cut into this in 8 minutes. Do I want to do that? Pickles plus 5 planks. Plus 5 planks is nice. These are both very hard to fulfill. I mean, this one I would have to buy all those scrolls and ale. Oh, I might regret this, but I think we're going forbidden. And what's the quickest way through? This is closer to the warehouse. I think it'll be a little better to do it from here. You guys might as well be woodcutters for the moment, since I don't have any water built up. Two, three, four, five. I need one more person from somewhere. I'll take some faster wood cutting. I might need tools for the event. I will get however many I can get. Alright, let's hope we can handle this forbidden when we get in there. I don't have a ton of experience with forbidden events. Lightning catcher, no idea. All I know is it's nasty. I know I've done it before, but I don't remember anything about it. Sure would be nice to get in there before Farluff leaves, but it's not going to happen. Alright, let's see how bad you are. Burning it down can happen. 600 hostility. We cannot finish that before the storm. Fixing it requires too many parts. I mean, too many parts or tools. Jillions of pottery. Ugh. .600 hostility part way into the storm. I was hoping to use that marrow to speed this up, but I think we're gonna have to go with this. And I am almost certainly going to lose some people during the storm. 2 foxes, please. Get it done in 5:29. Theoretically, they could finish before the storm, but it'll take them too long to walk that stuff over there. Do I have a harpy in here? Yes. So we will hit the storm at plus 600 hostility for at least 30 seconds, probably a little longer. Supplier got replaced by a grill. Skewers are good for the foxes, but only the foxes, if I remember right. Yeah, harpies don't like skewers. Still, they can be made with mushrooms. It's not a terrible choice. I would like to have a Coates building, but 1-star Coates is just terrible. They take 3 minutes to make. I really think they need to speed up the Coates recipe. It's just so slow. The grill, not going to be doing copper. 5 1-star biscuits, nah. Training gear would be brawling, but only for the foxes. Pigment is always nice to have something that can produce pigment. It's useful occasionally. But neither of these buildings is a priority, so I will just save that pick for the moment, maybe re-roll it. And I forgot to look at what I was getting besides that. A supplier, that will be a salvage. Bunch of clay, some roots. And a couple of caches that I won't be able to open without training gear, which I could get from the manufactory. I'd need to come up with metal or stone somewhere, but getting some training gear going to open some of these caches would not be bad. And the pigments are alright, so I think I will just take the manufacturing and hope I can come up with a way to crank out some training gear. Come on, get moving, boys. Oh, I didn't hit investigate. I'm like, why aren't they doing anything? Oh, that's going to take me farther into the storm. Oh, that's what, 4th mistake? Oh, bloody heck. Oops, I need this supplier before the granary. Plus that'll give me a place to put the harpies to keep them slightly happier. But not enough happiness that I can stop favoring them. Well, I wonder how many of my whopping 17 people I'm going to get to keep. Newcomers are almost here, so at least that'll be a replacement for some of the ones I lose. Don't have the wood to be salvaging things right now. I'm going to start running into fuel problems. Speed this up what little I can. If I hadn't forgotten to hit investigate, that little bit I sped it up might have been enough to get me done before the storm, but it definitely won't now. Yeah, 4:19. Yeah, we're gonna be a minute 5 into the storm. I don't have any wood. I need to turn off the planks. Get the granary going. Just leave these in here so that they're happier. I'll keep the leather for making water skins in the supplier, what little leather I come up with wherever I'm getting that. Try to stop making the same mistakes. You need to start clearing towards that glade for next year. That one woodcutter is not making a difference in the hostility. Alright, what are we going to take a hit on? The acid rain means I'm going to produce less stuff. No sense wasting you on that. I've already turned off the planks. Nobody's in there. don't think I'm producing anything now other than food, so the acid rain won't have an effect. Yeah, no way to sacrifice around that much hostility. So, just gonna lose a bunch of people. Alright. Lost 5 people, including the firekeeper. Of course, we lost the firekeeper. Alright, lost a firekeeper. Lost a greenhouse worker. Lost a forager. And the woodcutter doesn't matter. Actually, the woodcutters might matter. I might be able to go to hostility 2 safely here. Alright, safely at hostility 2. Let's get 3 people in here to work my way towards that glade. Human forager left right at the very end when you were getting things under control. Great. Not selling parts. Foxes are down. That was not enough to get the fox up. That's... They're already happy in the rain collector. Get you out of there. Put you in the rain collector. There, they're back to 1. And now I'm just gonna have to yank the woodcutters. If I put a fox in here, I could run a woodcutter. Gee, that would have been real nice right before the storm. I guess faster wood cutting can't hurt. They will start grabbing drizzle. I need another body in there. Move speed, I don't mind move speed. I don't know that I want to spend 28 amber on it though. Let's wait and see what happens when we bust into this glade, which should happen before Bliss leaves. Oops. Let's check this before we open it in case there's an open glades thing. 40 provisions in 6 minutes. I might be able to do that. I would have to look. 20 people with religion fulfilled will not happen. I would have to get 20 humans. $16 jerky. That would be harpies only. I'm not going to get to 16 harpies. I have to do this one if I do any of them. So can I get 40 provisions made? Do I have enough food? Herbs, insects, and bam, bam, bam. It looks like I do. Oh, I haven't built the manufacturer yet. That will have to get built and then produce provisions. It doesn't take that long to do. I think we can do this. I'm going to take the chance on it. The rewards aren't even all that great. A temple is all right. Plus 5 pigments. Chunk of oil. And what do we have here? Burn down with oil. That will get me the dew I need to make fox houses. And the effect is not that bad. I need another fox. Doggone it. So the effect isn't that bad. You probably don't need 2 foxes. I'll still get it done in time. Alright, 5 people doing packs of provisions. Hopefully we can get there, and hopefully we're not completely out of food when we're done. 'Cause I certainly didn't do the math on that. think we're done. Yeah, easy peasy. Get back to grabbing food. Get some people grabbing wood. Which probably matters more than food right now. And what do we have here? Monastery. I'll definitely take a monastery over a forum, assuming I don't re-roll it, but the minus 100 is pretty dang nice under almost all circumstances. The only problem being that it's made of all bricks. And I haven't gotten around to collecting that clay that we opened. Don't have enough parts to collect that clay. Eventually I will have the parts. Not sure I need this forager running right now. I think I might destroy this for parts to get the clay going. Are these closer than these? Probably. Plus I'm going to want to get a hearth going down there, which probably should have happened. God, it's year 5 and I haven't even built my second hearth. Forgot to take them out, so we've now got tons of provisions built up. And with tightened belt, I don't need provisions. Six amber with no... That's a pretty good rate for the pottery, so I think I'm going to take that. finally get a drizzle geyser going here. And then I can can this rain collector if I want. More bodies. I need these bricks. It's also got more bodies than this side, so that's a pretty easy choice. Alright, now we should no longer have any issues keeping up with the greenhouse. And I am unhoused. And nobody's in here. Don't have any fabric. Have not brought back dew yet. Don't have any planks for the humans. I just have to build shelters. Don't have much wood. Start burning oil. Favoriting the harpies will keep me going slightly longer. Can't keep that up for very long since I've only got 8 coal. Alright. Gained a Queen's Impatience, which was just enough to put us back into Hostility 1. Temporary reprieve. And I have very little impatience left. All of those dead people really hurt. Ready to bust into this glade. Blood flower. Hopefully we'll be fine on food. I do not like without restrictions. I do not like frequent caravans. Won't be cutting many trees during the storm. Woodpecker technique really took a big hit. That used to be a super strong. Now it's meh. Situationally useful. Deserted caravans, maybe. I don't think so. I need something better. I can't afford to take exploration expedition. There's no way I can open enough glades to keep that going because of all of the impatience hits. So, looks like we get nothing. Smugglers. Is there anything smugglers would do for me? Anything I'm really desperate for? A kiln, possibly. A good porridge building, like the beanery. Court's building is probably not good enough to justify the smuggler for. built one small hearth. Put that automaton in there. Since I'm so low on labor after losing all those people, I need that labor. Let's try and cut into this glade before I make any decisions on buying that smuggler or not. Blood flower, yeah, it doesn't take anything, just destroys food. Give me more dew to make fox stuff with. And that will finally get me reeds. And it got me a clearance geyser. I want that. Did I take that thing that reduces hostility with... Okay, reduced hostility with cysts, yeah. So I don't mind running cysts, so I'm going to probably want one automaton here in the clearance geyser as well. And I need 3 more for it, so I can sell 2 of these. All of those. I don't think I can get to the... Yeah, I don't have enough stuff. The scrolls aren't worth squat. Can't afford to sell the fuel. I need 20 tea. And now I need to get the foxes to 24 somehow. I do have the ability to build their houses now. I need 6 of them. I want to get a warehouse up here first. Yeah, this one was maybe going to get opened, but now probably will not, because I don't need it to get that profitable caution done. Let's put that warehouse there. And get started on pickles. Try and get that fox resolve up. Also finally get the grill going. That'll get the fox resolve up. Throw in their houses, and getting fox resolve quest done shouldn't be hard, but I am running out of time rapidly, and this does not get me any... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have enough time. Turn in profitable caution. I need packs of crops. That's the blight post. Give me the greenery. Come on, give me the greenery. Thank you. Packs of crops can be done with mushrooms. I'll just do it with roots, save the mushrooms for the pickles and for eating. I always forget about that. It always looks like it. I have one more space to work with on the hearth. I wish they would extend that art just a little bit farther, because it always looks like I have an empty row in front of it, and that messes me up constantly. Alright, where do we put the fox houses? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. I can't afford to use wood for that, but I'm going to have to. You're burning the oil anyway. Use marrow preferentially, then that. And that stone cutter should be moved now that I've got a warehouse down here. And this wood cutter should clear out these trees that are in the way. Artisan gets me my coats. Completely forgot I was going to be getting that. Not sure if I should take these newcomers before the storm. And I'm out of planks, aren't I, for producing. I'm never going to be able to take advantage of the press. I'm not producing tea for bathhouses. This is going to have to be a reroll. Tea, incense, biscuits. A 2-star biscuit could be useful. Might somehow be able to take advantage of tea or incense at some point. Yeah, I am desperate for labor, but I don't know that I can take them. Let's see how it looks after I start the storm. Make a few to get a little bit of a head start. I don't want to be spending all my fuel. Almost out of food. Those skewers should be being delivered. Right. I don't need any more provisions. I made too many. Just give me another 10 amber. Slightly fewer people, couple of parts. I can use the fabric. We'll go that side. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna try and get this monastery going. Get a little head start on coats. I've got my fox houses up. I don't have any other use for the dew really, other than making some barrels. So I can get rid of some of that. Buy some tools, open caches, try and save this game here. We need one tool for a medium cache. We have 5 medium caches. If I could get 16 tools somehow, I could open up 2 caches. I don't think there's any way I can get 16. And you're coming close. Got +5 planks. I guess I should take advantage of that. Yeah, you're still not there. Well, let's try and make this work. 2 medium caches. forgot I needed 2 pipes for that. And I've sold all my metals. Planks don't sell for a ton. Is there anything I do want to sell them for? I don't think so. I need to get that monastery built. Need to get porridge going. So many things I need going. Brickyard, a little late. Tavern, the +3 resolve might help. If I can get it built. That gets you +2 porridge and some people that you don't want right now. Some parts. And the +2 porridge would be useful. I need another comfort. I think I'm better off just favoring the... I think I get more reputation by favoring the foxes than unfavoring them at the moment. Once you get porridge running, the humans might be able to get there. Did you ever get that biscuit building going? Is that the apothecary? You never built it. Don't have any bricks to build it with at the moment. I'll need 4 bricks for that. I can't even do biscuits. I don't have any herbs to go with it. Need a couple more bricks for another greenhouse fast. Alright, foxes are no longer getting me there. Gonna have to make it one more year, I think. I'm going to save this last. I'm not gonna open this cache in case I can time it so that I can clear off the Queen's impatience. Give that 30 seconds or a minute or whatever of impatience here. Neither of those is helpful. I'm not going to bother re-rolling this. Do I have enough to build the tavern? I need a little more fabric and a few more bricks. The bricks I'll definitely be getting. And I accidentally produced 8 packs of crops that I don't want. Son of a gun. Out of drizzle water. Need that little bit of fabric. Use the leather. Harvester going for those reeds. This map did not look that difficult. It looked like it was going to work out fine, and then I took a chance on that forbidden glade. I think I should have just let that be a dead order. And we are now out of skewer ability. Eggs, vegetables. These are not really going to help me. Take the 10 amber, pray the trader's got something. Lots of luxury foods that could put me over. I can't sell the tools, I want to open a cache. If I could build the temple, I could get that education going. That would get the harpies going well. But I don't think I can get the temple built. I can get the temple built. Oh, you haven't built the tavern, though. And the tavern is better. Get the tavern up. Sell everything I don't need. And buy luxuries. Primarily for the foxes. So grab the pickled goods. Biscuits cost more than pies. Which one? I think pies get you more resolve, don't they? 5. 5. Okay, they're the same. Oh, and now I have to do that all over again. I'll look at the training gear after. Might want to wedge open a crate somewhere with that. all the pickles, and then as many pies or biscuits as I can get. Oh yeah, pies were cheaper than biscuits, so it was pies. Alright, try that. I think I actually have to not build these because I need the materials for the tavern. Oh, I'm short fabric. How did I end up short fabric? I thought I had the fabric. Oh, it probably got grabbed by the people making coats. Doggone it. No more coats. We've got enough to get through, but now I need 3 fabric. Alright, you got 12 fabric. You've got plenty of planks. You've got enough bricks. You should stop making planks. I need wood for burning. We're almost out of fuel. Speaking of fuel, buy some oil. Let's check the caches, see if there's anything that's got fuel in it. 30 coal. Go grab me that 30 coal. That will hopefully get me through. This one, complete garbage. We will grab that way. Alright, there's +3 global. Gonna get a little bit from that one cache. lost the fox bonus. They only need 15, they'd still get... Okay, I can favor the foxes and everybody will still be getting reputation. 0.88 per minute. Can we do this? Oh, and the cash finished. Got it done. It was a very ugly game, but there we go. I imagine I'll still upload this even though it was very ugly. Y'all can enjoy watching me struggle. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.